You know the enemy. You know its voice, its tactics, and its seductive promises. It doesn't arrive with a sound of thunder or the flash of a weapon. It arrives as a whisper, a quiet, comfortable suggestion that you can wait, that you can rest, that the path is simply too hard, too long, too risky for someone like you. This is the architect of your failure. This is the master of your stagnation. This is your excuse. And if you are ever going to claim the life you are destined to live, you must understand a fundamental, brutal truth. You must be stronger than your excuses. This may seem like a simple statement, but it is a truth so profound, so counterintuitive, so desperately needed in our times that it demands to be repeated. We live in a world that rewards and encourages mediocrity. We live in a world that tells us to play small, to tone down our ambitions, to accept second best. But the quiet cost of this world's deception is that we lose ourselves. We lose our potential. We lose our very souls. To be stronger than your excuses is to wage war against the most dangerous adversary you will ever face, the one that resides within you, the one that whispers sweet nothings of comfort, the one that convinces you to surrender to ease. It is to turn away from the enticing but treacherous shores of complacency and set sail into the vast, uncharted waters of what could be. It is to choose courage over comfort, action over inaction, growth over stagnation. Your excuses are not built on facts. They are built on fear. They are a self-imposed prison, a fortress you construct around your potential to keep yourself safe from the risk of failure, and more terrifyingly, the responsibility of success. Your excuses are the walls you build brick by brick with the mortar of doubt, the ceilings you raise with the beams of insecurity, the moats you dig with the shovels of procrastination. Within this fortress, you believe you are safe. Failure is impossible. Stagnation becomes your only companion. But the truth is, you are only fooling yourself. For within this fortress, there is no true freedom. There is no genuine peace. There is only the haunting echo of what could have been. The moment you give your excuse a voice, the moment you allow it to justify your inaction, you forfeit your power. You hand the keys to your future to a lie that tells you that you are not good enough, that you do not deserve it, that you are not worthy of your dreams. A lie that whispers in your ear, "Give up now and save yourself the pain. Don't try and all your troubles will cease to be." But here's the harsh reality. As long as you listen to these lies, you remain imprisoned within the fortress of your own making. And that, my friends, is a far crueler fate than facing the storms outside. For a life without struggle is a life half-lived. A life without risk is a life without reward. A life without effort is a life without meaning. If you truly want to taste the sweetness of victory, if you truly want to know the intoxicating elation of achievement, then you must be willing to pay the price. And that price, my friends, is the shedding of your excuses. Think about the sheer force required to resist that temptation. It takes no effort to hit the snooze button. It takes no courage to say, "I don't have time." It takes no discipline to blame your circumstances. But it takes a profound, deep-seated strength, a strength of character, a strength of will, to rise anyway, to work anyway, to create a path where none exists, simply because you refuse to be defeated by your own comfortable lies. It takes monumental strength to face your fear and take action despite it. It takes extraordinary resolve to ignore the voice of doubt and forge ahead anyway. It takes Herculean effort to break free of the chains of complacency and mediocrity and to push forward towards the unknown. But this is the crucible in which champions are forged. This is where the magic happens. This is where excuses go to die. When you are faced with the choice between ease and greatness, choose greatness. When you are tempted to surrender to your excuses, remember that every excuse is a coffin nail in the heart of your potential. Every time you give in, you diminish your power, your confidence, your self-respect. Every time you succumb to the lure of comfort, you are signing your own death warrant as an individual, as a dreamer, as a pioneer. Your future is a monument. And every excuse you make is a wrecking ball aimed directly at its foundation. Your dreams will not wait for you to feel ready. They will not wait for your doubt to disappear. They demand action. They demand a relentless, aggressive defiance of every reason you invent to stay small. You must crush your excuses like the insects they are. You must silence them with your actions. You must starve them of oxygen by refusing to entertain their lies. You must annihilate them with the fire of your determination. Only then will you be truly free. Only then will you reclaim your power. Only then will you become the architect of your own destiny. Remember, you are the sum total of your choices. You are the product of your decisions. You are the author of your own story. Do not let anyone, not even yourself, dictate to you what you are capable of. Do not let your excuses define you. Do not let your limitations confine you. Break free, rise above, reach out and touch the face of your dreams. Do not wait for the perfect moment, because that moment does not exist. Wait for no one, because no one will come to save you. Do it now. Do it today. Do it with everything you've got. Prove to the world, more importantly, prove to yourself that you are stronger than your excuses. And when you do, when you finally break free, when you finally take that leap of faith, I want you to remember this moment. Remember the times when you were afraid, when you were tempted to quit, when you were told to give up. Remember the naysayers, the skeptics, the doubters, and prove them all wrong. You see, the greatest victories are always preceded by the greatest struggles. The brightest stars often emerge from the darkest nights, and your story, my friend, is no exception. You have within you the strength to overcome any obstacle, to conquer any fear, to achieve anything you set your mind to. All you have to do is believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, believe in your power. Do not be afraid to fail. Failure is but a stepping stone to success. Do not be afraid to fall. Falling is but a chance to learn and grow. Do not be afraid to stumble. To stumble is but an opportunity to adjust and adapt. Fear not the unknown. Embrace it. For in the unknown, in the uncharted territories of life, your true self awaits. And when you find that person, when you find that strength, when you find that power, I want you to tell the world, I am stronger than my excuses. Let these words be your mantra. Let them be your battle cry. Let them be your anthem. For this is your life. This is your story. And you, my friend, are the hero of that story. Go forth and conquer. Go forth and prevail. Go forth and live a life that makes you proud. Go forth and be stronger than your excuses.